So, Bernard Hopkins recently did an interview talking about Gervonta Davis.
Yeah, I saw that.
Him, what he say, going to the other side of the street, and then talked about Haymon and PBC.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on that?
One, I wouldn't say he went to the other side of the street. I'd say he created his own back block by going ahead and creating his own promotion.
Yeah.
Now, his promotion isn't established like Top Rank, Golden Boy, you know what I mean? So he can't throw big shows on his own, you know what I mean? And he not to the point where he's promoting fighters himself, so he's taking his time and taking ownership of his name. Not a bad idea because a lot of fighters did it. I think even Bernard did it. Bernard was even signed to damn near every promotion there was, to be honest. He had Don King at one time. He had Lou DiBella at one time. He had, what's my man name that passed away? And Andre Ward was signed to him.
Goosen?
Goosen.
Yeah.
He was signed with Goosen, Top Rank. You know what I mean? So, and now he worked for Golden Boy. So it's like, you all he's doing is playing the game. Now Bernard making those statements like, is Bernard being Bernard? Bernard is an evil genius. He's a villain. You know what I'm saying? And he stays out of the way by not having everything put in his name. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna work with another evil genius where, you know what I mean, I'm gonna be in a position where I can say things like this and do things like I'm doing, but not really have it all fall on me. You know what I'm saying? Because if Al Haymon did something wrong, really, how was he able to make the moves he made? You know what I'm saying? If he was doing something wrong when they took him to court, it would have came out that he was wrong. He wasn't wrong. You know what I'm saying? He caught y'all slipping. You know what I mean? And the reports say that y'all wasn't being fair when it came to the fighters. You know what I mean? So I get it, and I get him still feeling some kind of way because a lot of big names went over to PBC, and a lot of those names are still over there. So it's like I get what you trying to say and do, but Tank not coming over to Golden Boy. They meshing to make the fight on Showtime. The fight is, from what I heard, is going to be on Showtime.
It's on Showtime. The picture that he was painting is, he got away from Floyd just to make this fight.
Yeah.
How it was told to me, this is from Tank's folks, that Tank wanted to start his own promotion. He's still with Al Haymon.
Yeah.
He wanted to promote himself, which makes sense.
It makes
the natural progression of a boxer.
Same thing Earl doing, same thing Devin Haney doing. And I think fighters should do when they get to that level so that they can keep more of their money, because they're going to have to pay somewhere taxes and, the networks. Y'all going to have to divvy things up and all of that. But it's just like, it's a smart move. I don't know what he was trying to get at. It's a smart move. You know what I mean? Canelo got away from them. So, damn. And we know that's a cash cow, for sure, a cash cow. You know what I'm saying? And when Ryan threatened to get away from y'all gave him that money, too, to keep him over there. So, we all know what's up, those who really know. You know what I mean? But I feel like Bernard, knowing all of this, doing all of this, how come there isn't an Aliens promotion or Execution of promotion or B-Hop promotion? You know what I mean? He moved a certain way for a certain reason, and I ain't mad at him about it. But when he starts shooting at people, it don't make sense, because you did that. You did the same thing. But a lot of guys don't know that because they don't remember Bernard at those times. They know Bernard as a promoter. One more thing, I don't like fighters being promoters. Why they still got interest in being in the ring. The reason I'm saying that is because they be in the way. They start acting like the coach. They start trying to be the manager. They just start doing too much. You know what I mean? I felt like that's why Tank got away from me. Because when you watch Floyd around Tank, whenever he was fighting, he was always in his face. Like, bro, I got coaches. Let my coaches prepare me and get me ready, and you be my promoter. You make sure the world know me. You know what I'm saying? That's your job, to make sure the world know me. So I think a lot of the ex-fighters be over jumping their boundaries anyway. But, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Al Haymon's a smart man doing what he's doing.
I noticed that Oscar and Bernard are very critical of Haymon, and you got a lot of people that run with whatever they say as truth or gospel.
Yeah.
I was listening to the interview, and I don't like to do this, but I found a bunch of inconsistencies in what Bernard was saying.
Yeah.
Like when he was talking about, but you got to give Al 25 and 35%. I read the paperwork from your lawsuit.
Yeah.
It doesn't say 25 or 35%. It says 10 to 15.
Yeah.
I guess he said that for effect because it sounds good.
Yeah.
But it just seems to me is that they make these inflammatory statements.
Yeah.
But then later on they complain that Haymon doesn't want to work with them.
Yeah.
Like right now, y'all just made a deal. Why would you come out and speaking on a guy that you're effectively trying to work with, who you complain that's not trying to work with you? Why would you be critical of his business, but on record wanting to make more fights with said person?
Right.
That doesn't seem like proper business etiquette to me.
Right. I mean, it's a big old Monopoly game, right? And Al Haymon was able to slide through their side door, not even the back door, the side door, go in the basement and pick out whatever he wanted. He was able to do that because y'all left the door open. Y'all left the door open because y'all wasn't living right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thought it was sweet. Y'all thought because y'all moved out in the county, we could leave the doors open now. No. All he did was pull a move that Bernard would have did, De La Hoya would have did, Aaron would have did, a lot of guys would have did if they was interested, if they knew the things he knew. They didn't. So that's all it is. I think they Golden Boy's still affected by that because they gotta now go into unheard of territories and grab fighters that's like, who the fuck is that guy? And the reason I'm saying it like that is he mentioned Floyd Schofield. Watch him do his thing. What did he do? Floyd Schofield is shitty. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna keep it real. I like the kid. I think the kid should fire his father and have his father just be his father and let Ronnie Shields do what he do. Ronnie Shields is a legend. Why is you disrespecting that man, got him playing second to your father who's a fisherman? He don't know nothing about boxing. And you can tell he don't know nothing about boxing. Because Golden Boy is feeding you guys that you should be beating the shit out of. And the reason I'm saying you should be, because you talking about fighting Keyshawn, you talking about fighting Shakur, Devin, you talking about guys who are made men. And then you ain't even living up to your end of the bargain. Going in there struggling with a guy who had to borrow somebody's trunks that night. Like, come on, bro. You know what I mean? So I get it because I'm from the streets and I understand that type of behavior, but I don't get it because it happens every day. We take losses out here. You know what I mean? And Golden Boy in the past have took some major losses based on how they move. Just clean your act up. Cause now it's like we were saying earlier, the big interest is never in black fighters, but here we go, sliding Bud up to the office and making probably a deal that he couldn't refuse. Because y'all realize when y'all look at the stable, shit ain't looking too good. It ain't looking too good because the guys y'all got lined up can beat who? You know what I mean? Ryan's the best bet right now, so we need somebody else to bring some type of flavor over here. There's no flavor over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing going down. You know what I mean? So I get what they trying to say and trying to do, but if Al Haymon was wrong, then it would be proven that he was wrong. Al Haymon has been able to stay on that same level that he's on right now. You know what I mean? That same level where he producing good fights with good names.